Okay, for this time, I would like to share you one of my composition inspired by a story I read uh, entitled tinitlean tayo iti Apo iti Answered Prayer. Kung namang inspire ka iti padpada tayo niya. So kindly listen to this song, Answered Prayer. He was on his weekly radio program. He read a message from a listener, asking the priest to pray for him, for he's hardly sick and lying in bed alone. Realizing that was a sign of call of duty, immediately drove into his way. Found the boy without even a family, suffering from a chronic disease. Recounting his situation, being alone, it's a heartbreaking thing to someone else. Lying in bed for months in the hospital, no visitors, even friends to care for him. And along the conversation he keeps repeating, isn't that I will not die yet? I have to see my mother I'm looking for. 10 years I haven't met her. The priest did not only pray as requested, he does extra time to be with the needy. He was in tears, for his prayer is being heard. God sent somebody to comfort him. Preacher spends more time for the patient, listening every word he was telling. And as before, he utters familiar litany, responded but was puzzled deep inside. 'Cause along the conversation he keeps repeating, isn't that I will not die yet? I have to see my mother I'm looking for. 10 years I haven't met her. Ask himself what the patient wants to tell him, as he realized he was slow to understand. He's the God's hand in answering his prayer. He tries to tell him, please help me find my mom. He used his radio program and connections. He found the mother in reunited with his son. Tons of emotion bursting out, that any eyes that will see will drift in tears. The mother spent the night with his son. At daybreak, her son up pass away. Indeed, the patient will not die yet, till he will not see his mom again. God answers prayers and He may use us. In that moment we must have will to understand. Thank you so much. Alright, happy Father's Day kadagiti. Amin nga fathers kakaro kadagitin mo unan nga naging ama who made a lot of sacrifices para kadagiti anak da. Yan. So, here's a song from George Strait, Love Without End, Amen, from Dig White TV, and of course our YouTube channel, Taga Montañosa. I got sent home from school one day with a shiner on mine. Fighting was against the rules and it didn't matter why. When Dad got home I told that story just like I rehearsed. Then stood there on those trembling knees and waited for the worst. He said, let me tell you a secret about a father's love. A secret that my daddy said was just between us. He said, daddies don't just love their children every now and then, 'cause it's a love without end, amen. It's a love without end, amen. When I became a father in the spring of 81, there was no doubt that stubborn boy was just like my father's son. And when I thought my patience had been tested to the end, I took my daddy's secret and I passed it on to him. And I said, let me tell you a secret about a father's love. A secret that my daddy said was just between us. I said, daddies don't just love their children every now and then, 'cause it's a love without end, amen. Last night I dreamed I died and stood outside those pearly gates, when suddenly I realized there must be some mistake. If they know half the things I've done, they'll never let me in. Then somewhere from the other side I heard these words again. I said, let me tell you a secret about a father's love. A secret that my daddy said was just between us. He said, daddies don't just love their children every now and then, 'cause it's a love without end, amen. 'Cause it's a love without end, amen. Thank you so much. Hello, here's your requested song from the Pioneers album, Mama Kathy Gary, and para po sa lahat ng viewers. Losan biag ako, Maiso, Silaw, pendi dagang itangag mo santawam si gusto sa panlatan di dagang man ba tuktok di donto mayat si pantang pamangan Ngumikar kararag ko, adakas kao, ganas ka di pusa. Bantayak sana anakku, mailak panbanaganda. Sapay kumahan aput ako, itantanay katipusan. Wadaben gagayem ko, kanak magay patinggana. Ngumway umon una, yamaududi, hinbay anday luluwas nan mata. Nay edwani, sandawat ko, mailisita po sriga. Nasalo na yanaragsa, mengganas ka dito sa. Bantayak sana anakku, mailapan banaganda. Sapay kumahan aput ako, itantanay kadipusa. Bantayak sana anakku, mailapan banaganda. Sapay kumahan aput ako, itantanay kadipusa. Sapay kumahan aput ako, itantanay kadipusan. Thank you so much.